Shalom, everybody, and good morning. Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. You notice I said good morning because it's morning. It's not 5 minutes before Shabbos starts. It's not last minute. It's not the old procrastinating Rabbi E. It's a new day, a new start. I feel very happy about that. Baruch Hashem, on time, Rabbi E. There's hope for humanity. Okay, it's also a beautiful morning, and that makes me happy. In Silver Spring, the air is clear and fresh, a bit windy and blustery in a very delightful way. A great setting and climate to start off the summer season of Rabbi E in 3. So I'm happy because of that. Also, Baruch Hashem, I'm also happy because I want to share a beautiful insight from the Torah portion with you. The Torah portion is Nasso, the second one in the book of Bamidbar, the fourth book of the Torah, the book of Numbers. Different topics are talked about in the portion, but I want to focus on the end and an insight that I think has many ramifications in life. So the last part of the Torah portion deals with the dedication of the tabernacle, the Mishkan, the Chanukas HaMizbeach. God commanded the Jewish people to build an incredible Mishkan, a tabernacle, a portable temple, if you will, that they traveled with in the Midbar, in the desert. And now the tabernacle is ready to go. It's up and running. And the leaders of the tribes of the Jewish people, each leader brings a special dedication offering in honor of God and in honor of the tabernacle. Now, what's strange, though, is that each one of these leaders brought exactly the same offering, and yet the Torah repeats the same thing 12 times, right? The first day was Nasso, the leader of the tribe of Yehuda. His offering was 1 silver bowl, its weight so-and-so, 1 silver basin, both of them filled with fine flour, a golden ladle filled with incense, and different animals for an offering, ... This is the offering of Nasso, who was the leader of Yehuda. And then it repeats for each of the next 12 days, one leader brought each day the exact same offering. And that's very strange that the Torah would repeat the exact words. Just list what Nasso, the first leader, brought, the tribe of Judah, and then say, and all the other leaders brought exactly the same. And you can name them by name if you want, but why waste all the ink, if you will, describing exactly the same offering brought by each of the leaders of the tribes? So we have many lessons here, actually. The Midrash, or oral tradition, opens our eyes. And this is really the theme over here, to always look beneath the surface. In other words, it certainly would have been, it was a memorable day, an important day, the setting up of the tabernacle. So maybe the Torah just wanted to record at length each of the offerings of the 12 leaders of the 12 tribes. But the Torah doesn't waste words. So the Midrash says, aha, externally, the offerings were exactly the same, but internally they were different. Each tribal leader had his own kavanah, his own intention. He was making certain allusions to great events in Jewish history, to great events in human history, to acts of righteousness. In other words, they weren't 12 identical offerings. Externally they were, but the internal content was different. Such a lesson for us in so many areas of life. You know, many times people will say, well, you know, the Jewish people, you keep all the traditional people keep all the commandments, you're all doing the same thing. Well, hold on. I could say the same thing, right? Every human being, 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, they're all the same. No, internally, every person connecting to each mitzvah does it in his own way or her own way. There's an internal world of kavanah, of intention, of devotion, of uniqueness. The Torah is all about the combination or the interplay of individuality and uniformity. That's true of life itself. But in this week's Torah portion, the Torah is giving us a beautiful, beautiful insight, not to judge only by externals. Externals are important, but there's internal and internality behind a person's actions, behind a person's deeds, whether they're interpersonal or between us and God. Enjoy the external of this world or of your fellow man, but always realize there's deeper layers of internal meaning and intention and potential in everyone else and in all of us. So I was on time today on a beautiful morning, sharing a beautiful idea about the internality that is the essence of all of our actions and all of this world, but I went over 3 minutes. Okay, we'll try next time. Good Shabbos.